take us through that thing you did?
I can't explain it honestly. It was one of those things. A late shot clock. He got good verticality, and I just tried to get it over him somehow. I didn't know I actually turned around like that, but no, it was pretty amazing. I was surprised it went in, honestly.
Could you see them? You couldn't see them.
I could. Yeah, I just kind of guessed, sort of, trying to throw it up.
Chauncey talked about you kind of evolving as being able to sort of read defenses and read what they're doing. How do you think you have come along this year in that regard?
I think I've been doing well. There's a lot of things that I can learn, but I think I'm with each game and going through each scouting report, being on the scouting report, and kind of reading defense and how they guarded me. I think I've been doing pretty well. Obviously there's a couple times where you can see that I have a lot to learn based off how they're playing me. But overall, I think I've been doing a pretty good job of kind of figuring out, asking questions. Chauncey's there helping me along the way, teaching me little things to do. He sees, so I think I've been doing well. Attacking the defense.
Can you give us a sense of what kind of questions you're asking? Like, what are you seeing, and then try to see, pick his brain about?
Just coming up to him and asking what if I do this? They're switching, so I'm telling Nurk to set the screen so he can get Kyrie on them instead of just trying to post up right away on the big man, stuff like that. And what type of move do I do here if the big is backing up a little bit, but kind of playing in between? Those kind of questions I ask him.
Would you guys kind of talk about at the half, because you got off to a good start in the first quarter with a lot of free throws. They push back, take the lead. So what were you thinking, or what were you guys talking about in the locker room to come out and have such a great third quarter that really put you on the path for this victory?
I think they scored 36 points in the second quarter. So I think we wanted to, kind of slow them down a little bit. Obviously, KD had a good last couple of minutes. He got going a little bit. So as long as we kind of, slow him down a little bit, at least try. I think, Rocco did a good job of playing them in the second half. I think he only made 3 more field goals after that. So that was big for us to slow him down and, just kind of play team defense. We've been playing very hard. We've been making a lot less mistakes on defense. So that's been helping us, and we're kind of, playing together and playing, as one.
You were 2 of 11 from 3 tonight as well, and 3 ball is kind of one of your hallmarks. But so to have such a great game, despite not shooting particularly well, it feels like that kind of shows some growth you've made as well.
No, for sure. Still being aggressive and making plays for others, even though things aren't going well for me. I'm still, attracting the defense in some way. I'm still a threat, even if I'm not making shots. So those are the things that I've been trying to getting better at each and every game. So I'm proud of that.
Given obviously despite the absence of Harden, what kind of confidence can a win against a team like this, bringing Kyrie back for his second straight game and with KD, what kind of confidence boost can this be for the Blazers, and especially going into a 6-game road trip?
No, it's big. A great team like Brooklyn is always good to get a good win against them. Especially we got a lot of the young guys playing, and they're just going to only boost our confidence and make us continue to play the way we've been playing. And I think if we keep playing the way we've been playing, we're going to come out with a lot of wins. Just because we're young, playing hard, and we're making a lot less mistakes. We're learning from each and every game. So I think if we keep playing how we're playing, we're going to get a lot more wins.
How's your back?
It's all right now. I know it's going to hurt tomorrow morning, though.
What happened there?
I drove to the right, and I forgot who guarded me. But he kind of elbowed me right in my back as I was driving past him. But it was a physical game, so I should have expected him not to call it. But it was probably the most physical game I've ever been in, personally, for sure.
Last year you showed that you could score consistently. This year, Bill wanted you to really develop as a point guard. I think you're averaging 2.5 assists per game, but in the last 5 games, you have 38. obviously there's more responsibility on you now because Dane's been out that whole time. But how much have you just embraced being a playmaker for other people?
Just, seeing the plays. I obviously have the ball a lot in my hands, so I'm able to feel the game out, a lot more. When I kind of come off the bench, I, kind of come in right away and be on the attack, trying to score. But now I can take my time, read the defense, pass it a couple times, then go look to score, then kind of just play the game, much for a longer stretch of time. So it's been good. Obviously, I watch a lot of film with Coach Hetz, and we always talk about what I can do better and the plays I can see. So I think I can only get better from here. So I'm excited about that.
Got time for a couple more.
Anfernee, it's a tough question to ask, I guess, but I think some people look at the team, see that a lot of guys are out with injuries, see that, 16 and 24, and say, well, is winning really the goal at this point? For players, I know it always is, so, for you, how important is it to come out and really show your value and quality in these games, knowing that, you guys still want to win out there, and, this idea that, the season is over and done with, I don't imagine that that's what you guys think at all.
No, definitely not. Everybody wants to win, ultimately. So, everybody going to play hard and play the best of their abilities to come out and get a win, because that's the main goal. At the end of the day, no matter who's out, who's not playing, we're all competitors. So, for me, I just want to, kind of prove myself to be, a player that can, generate wins for a team. So, that's my main goal, is to come out and be competitive every single night and show my value to a team. So I think that's the main goal for me, and then for everybody else is just we all together in this, and everybody's close together, and we voice each other our goals and what we want to do. So I think we're kind of going out there and putting it out on the court.
And I think that you kind of stated it well, that you want to show that you're a player that can go out there and win, and just because other guys are out doesn't mean that you can't lift the team up to something like that.
No, for sure. That's my main goal, really, is just to show that I can be that guy. So, that's what I'm going out there trying to do.
Do you feel like you're having success showing that you're, being that guy? Are you seeing that from other defenses? Are they playing you different than they have in the past?
No, for sure. Starting at the Miami game, it was a lot different. They're playing a lot higher on pick and rolls, and I think I've been doing a good job of trying to navigate that and finding ways to score within that. Obviously, the Brooklyn's another good team. They showed me a lot of looks, switching a lot. So it was a kind of you almost get into a chess match. It's more thinking than playing. When you're doing the play, you're just reacting at that point. But you want to think through the game and think about what you want to get and who you want to attack and who not. So it becomes more mental than all ability at that point.
Got everybody's attention with 43, huh?
A little bit, yeah, I guess.